Hey YouTube, Renee here, coming to you on a Friday night. Got a little extra time tonight to myself. The wife is still out doing some Christmas shopping. I'm smoking another one of my ROPs. Incredible pipes. And in it, I'm smoking some F&K Sterling Balkan 759. It's actually really good. I should do a review on it. It's one of those Balkans that has a, I don't know, has some kind of floral note right at the very end. It's very good. I like it a lot. But anyways, that's what I'm doing, and I'm drinking a little bit. Not too much. I really should be working, you know, kind of clean up the house and stuff, but yeah, I'll take a little break for myself. I was watching some videos. Just thought I'd make one. So, anywho, there's this whole Christmas shopping thing is, you know, kind of funny because, you know, the whole family, you know, my wife's side, you know, which is where I celebrate Christmas, everybody agreed, you know, on Thanksgiving. Everybody agreed, you know, this year, you know, because things are so bad, you know, no Christmas gifts, you know, for the adults, you know, only for the kids. Let's just get for the kids. It's like, okay, just for the kids. Then all of a sudden it's like, well, you know, we got to get our moms something because, you know, they're our moms, so we got to get, you know, we got to get the parents something. All right, well, let's get that. And you know, so then all of a sudden, you know, my wife gets a phone call, you know, from my sister-in-law, and, you know, she's like, well, you know, I was shopping for Dad, and, you know, I got Renee something, so, you know, now my wife comes to me and she's like, well, you know, my sister got you something. I'm like, why? We don't even like each other. Why would she get me something? So I'm like, okay, well, I guess now you gotta get her something. If you gotta get her something, you gotta get her husband something. So there he goes, more money. Even though we're not supposed to be getting anything for each other. Yeah. So then I got the kid coming in. Well, we have our daughter coming in for the holidays, and my daughter and her husband, they live in the UK. So they're coming in, so, you know, it's like, oh, well, you know, we did agree to get the kids something, so we got to get them something. I'm like, they're in their 20s, they're not kids anymore. But that doesn't count. We got to get them something. So, okay, fine. So there's more shopping to do. So it's like, well, they're pretty much, you know, goes almost all of my bonus. I don't know now what to do. So much for the repairs on the house, which I was planning, and maybe getting myself a pipe or something. So much for that. Oh well. So, you know, in the meantime, I actually got my father-in-law a bit of a present, only because, you know, him and I, every now and then we had started smoking cigars, and you know, that was pretty cool. But you know, you know, as of late, I just completely just dropped cigars. And first of all, it's just way too expensive, and you know, I just didn't enjoy them as much anymore. So I just dropped it altogether. So you know, now my wife's like, well, you know, you don't smoke cigars anymore. Now you smoke pipes. So you know, what are you gonna do? I'm like, well, you know, I'll get your dad a pipe. See if he wants to try smoking. And you know, we talked about it over Thanksgiving. You know, he said, yeah, I'd try it. And he looks like he would like it. He wants to, you know, start doing that. So I actually, you know, figured, you know, I'll get him started on some pipes. And of course, my wife's all like, well, don't go getting him any, you know, used pipes from eBay because that's disgusting. And I'm like, it's not disgusting. First of all, I mean, I clean them completely. You know, I sanitize them, but whatever. Fine. I said, okay, fine, but you know, I don't want to spend a lot of money considering the fact that he's barely starting out. You know, so I figured, well, you know, I'll go inexpensive, but I don't just want to get him one pipe. You know, you should have a couple at least. So what I did was, I'm going to show you guys. I got him a couple of pipes, and which I think, first of all, the first kind of pipe is, you know, what anybody and everybody I think should start out with because they're just amazing smokers and they're economical. I am talking about, of course, a corn cob. Missouri Meerschaum, All-American corn cob. Can't go wrong with that, and you know, it's one of those things that if he doesn't like it, it didn't cost me all that much money. And then I was looking around, and I couldn't find anything that I really wanted to get him. But I came across a Mr. Brog pipe. See if you can see that. I don't think you can, but it's a Mr. Brog. And I actually own a Mr. Brog myself. And they're very nice pipes. You know, and for the price you can't go wrong. They're very excellent smokers. And so I got them, you know, got them a nice little set, I think, a nice little beginning set. And as far as tobacco goes, well, you know, I got plenty of that, so I don't have to worry about that. So hopefully over Christmas I'll, you know, get them started, see where it goes. See if it takes off on its own, or, you know, it'll just wait every time I go over. So because of that, it's like, well, now my wife's all like, well, then, you know, we have to get my brother-in-law, we got to get him something. And then we got to get my son-in-law something. So it's like, okay, well, I guess let's get people stuff, you know. So it went from, you know, no presents to everybody getting a little something. Anyway, the good thing is, you know, I get the house to myself for a little while, so that's always good. So anyway, like I said, I was just watching videos, you know, just thought I'd make one. A lot of good videos here. At least today I watched a lot of good ones. But anyway, let me, if you'll excuse me, going to take another little shot of whiskey, Irish whiskey. And you know what? Actually, this one, I'm gonna dedicate this one to all you compadres and comadres out there who are hopefully enjoying your Friday night, having fun, good company, being safe. And, you know, for everybody who's cold, staying warm. For those of us in Southern California, staying warm because, you know, it's like, I don't know, 60 outside. It's freezing. It's been raining here, so it's, you know, we don't know what's going on. It's the end of days for us. It's just weird. Anyway, so this is for everyone, all my subscribers, everybody that, you know, is cool and, you know, I've gotten to know. Cheers. And this one's for you guys as well. Really good smoke. I'll definitely do a review on this F&K Sterling Balkan. And it's one of those tobaccos that I buy in bulk. So, you know, I just had it, you know, the last of it. I just had it there in a jarred up. But been having to move things around, and I had to move my little, sort of like my little tobacco cellar. Had to move it around. Again, you know, I have to keep moving it around because, you know, if it was up to my wife, you know, she'd have me put it out there, you know, in the yard, in the shed or something like that, which is not going to happen. So I keep moving it from one cabinet to another, to another, to another. So, which is cool because, you know, every time I move it, I get to see a whole bunch of other stuff that I was like, hey, I haven't smoked that in a long time, so I don't mind it. And, you know, any old excuse to play with my tobacco. It's fun for me. Sorry, gotta blow through it. I could hear the condensation in there starting to bubble up. Wow. Really, really good. I forgot about it. Anyways, well, that's about all I had. Like I said, I wasn't even planning on making a video. I was just gonna, you know, watch some videos and start cleaning, which I'm about to do. What's wrong? You okay? Anyways, another one of the dogs. I don't know. Alright, guys. Well, as usual, compadres, comadres, thank you very much for listening. And as always, vayan con Dios.